Hi guys. Oh no. There's no music yet. I forgot to open up. We can't do this without music. I have to stop. Alright, we can start now. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Straight. So last time, what happened last time? We're going to the pool with Mikhail because we want to have him talk about himself because he's kept so much in, even though he's been helping us so much, even though he's totally still in love with us, which is, I don't know, a little sad, but yeah, and we also went with in the sauna. No, Max and Brayden wrestled. It was weird. Anyway, there's nothing else to talk about. Let's get into this. And also, I'm kind of afraid that that I'll end one of these videos when there's like 5 minutes left to actually record. I will literally post a 5-minute video. I'll do it. Like, if that's what happens. Like, I don't know how much longer this chapter's gonna go, but it's gonna go for as long as it goes. If we have a 5-minute video because I ended the episode at a weird time, you know, who knows. We step into the pool. The water is still tranquil. Even. Is that how I'm gonna read that line? You bet. The air, quiet and private. Private? Private air? Okay. It's an unusual feeling for Mikhail and I to be together in the pool outside of practice. While we were always mostly alone, the water carries sound, and I could not be quite sure that we had as much privacy as I wanted to believe that we did. The water carries sound. You mean... I don't know what you mean. Like... I don't fully understand what he's suggesting. The water carries sound... Sounds like it's saying that he thinks there's someone... I don't even understand. I don't get that. It's kind of funny to actually walk through the door with you rather than catch you all kicked back against the wall waiting for me. Probably because you're always effing late. No doubt busy with your head in the clouds somewhere. Ooh, you got that read on him. But why does this look so weird? Like, is the perspective weird? I don't know. It looks very weird. I don't know what's weird. I don't know. Truth. Mikhail turns, heading off towards the locker room. Well, are we actually, like, getting in our swimsuits, or... Hey. What's up? Why don't we just sit? Wait, are you serious? You don't want to swim? I thought that's why we came over here. Maybe I just want to talk. Yo, I figured you wanted to come over here to swim. That always seems to get you out of your head. Maybe it isn't always about me. Of course it is. Your effing dorm burned down last night, man. This entire day is about you. Fine, if it's about me, then we're doing what I want to do. Good. And I want to sit with you, and I want you to effing talk to me. Just the two of us. Huh, are you really serious right now? We just talked in the sauna for like 2 hours. Honestly, Zag, you're not great for conversation. I'm always having to lead it and push the conversation around. Like I said, you're always in your own goddamn head. And you dodged every question like you always do. I don't push it because the other 2 guys were there. I mean, I didn't push it because the other 2 guys were there. You wanna get me out of my head? Then give me a peek inside yours. I stubbornly sit down on the edge of the water, the pool, kicking my shoes and socks behind me, and slip my feet into the cool water. Mikhail stands in defiance behind me. You're really not gonna give up on this, are you? I turn my back and smile at him jokingly pat the area beside me. Step into my office. He smiles and shakes his head. Only for you, man. Are you sure he's smiling? I didn't see it. Did anyone else see it? He kicks off. Ew. Have I... No, I feel like I just had a memory. of complaining about this before. It looks like he got some you-know-what stains on the back of his tank top or something. You see that? Like, what's going on there? I feel like I said this before, like, a long time ago. Still weird, though. He kicks off his shoes. He kicks his shoes off on the way over to me and gently sits down beside me. I look over at him. His eyes, endlessly deep, complex, wise. Well, hurt. You saw all that in his eyes? I don't see that. Where'd you see that, Zach? I didn't see it. You know what? I even got a couch for you to stretch on. Is he gonna, like, have Mikhail lay his head on Zach's lap? His own lap? That's, look what he looks like. What is this? He looks so, I don't even know. He looks so out of it, honestly. I jokingly grab his shoulders and playfully pull him over into me. His head falls into my lap. Alright, a little weird, but whatever. Actually, a lot weird, but fine. Actually, not fine. While I originally meant for the gesture to be joking, the second our eyes meet, I can feel his electricity. There's no denying our connection. You mean, like, emotionally, romantically? Like, what? And in that instant, I realized that attraction, that love that he spoke of before. Oh my god, I'm not, like, honestly, Zach might be kind of attractive, but come on, Mikhail. He's not mentally, emotionally, well, come on, he's not that great. If there was a time that Mikhail and I truly fused, it was the moment that his head touched my leg and our eyes connected. Okay, well, you guys fused. Alright. We both stare at each other in silence. What the F was that? Are you talking about that moment that you felt the two of you fusing? Because if so... Blah. Come on. Come on, sis. Don't... You felt it too, huh? Yeah. Of course I felt it. It was like a bolt of lightning hit me. Yeah. There's no denying our connection now, Mikhail. Forget Brayden. I thought you'd never say that, Zach. Forget that little twink. That's the connection I'm talking about. He does not look good from this angle, dear lord. He looked really bad from that. Can we actually get an instant replay? Oh, he doesn't. Oh no, he looks bad. Oh. He's looking terrible. Oh. Yeah, like soulmates kind of level. No. I felt this way for a long time about you. Anyone who doesn't connect with a friend like this is missing out on what friendship really is. Oh, this is just a friendship connection? Okay, sure. What it can be? I feel like that too many people have a superficial connection with others, and I always had a desire for more than that. All they do is share one or two things in common, and they somehow define that as a friendship. But at the end of the day, they're still in it for themselves. Can you take your hand off of his collarbone? They're still in it for themselves, and there's no real connection there. No loyalty. When you talk in person almost every day, and even after a sustained period of time, you're still in it. But that's not how it should be. You should both be effing in it. And if you're in it hard enough, you're actually going to love that person. I can feel his heart beating, and it's incredible. This is weird. Have you ever been like this with somebody before? Nah, but I secretly always wanted it. This exact moment right here. With your head in a dude's lap at a college pool, huh? Heh, kinda. I always wanted the physical part. Like, it didn't have to be anything sexual. It didn't have to be, so... I mean, it could have been something sexual, just didn't have to be. But just physical intimacy. Touch. To just be comfortable... To just be able to comfortably lay around on someone and feel that connection and closeness. Yeah, I had no idea. I mean, Brayden and I lay in the room, but this feels different. Somehow... this feels more passionate, Mikhail. It does! I like it! Me too, actually. Ooh, kiss him. We sit in silence, the mutual electricity coursing between enough to fuel renewable energy for generations in the most platonic and intimate way. Sure, keep calling it platonic, hon. Mikhail don't feel that way. Swim lesson? Ooh, well, I don't know what that's about. Oh, about with Brayden? Why are we gonna have to talk about Brayden? So, how did it really go last night? Aren't we supposed to be talking about Mikhail? How many details do you want? Well, my head's in your lap, so as many details as you can without poking me while you talk about it. Ha! I know you're already deflecting again, but honestly, I want to tell somebody. Ah, crap! Well, I got him in the deep end. In the diving pool? Yeah, that's where I got him, and by that, I mean I grabbed his D. I think that happened, didn't it? It's all a blur. Yeah. Damn, that dude has some crazy trust in you. I had to kind of pull him in the water, but he was hanging on to me and we just floated for a while. Just holding each other in the dim light and just feeling each other, you know? That's hilarious. Why is it funny? You have no idea, man. Max texted me like 15 times last night. He was over there trying to set everything up, and he was just trying to figure out which set of lights to leave on to make it the most romantic for you guys. Aww. Seriously? Yeah, for real. I swear I must have 30 pictures of this effing room with various light combinations turned on. He kept texting me to see what I thought was best. Just don't tell him I told you, he'll get super embarrassed. Huh. Well, figure out a way to tell him I said thanks. I got you. We sit in silence. I kick my legs nervously, fidgeting, as I listen to the water restlessly lick the edges of the pool. You wanna talk more about it? Stop being shy. I roll my eyes in exasperation with Mikhail's ability to see through my bullcrap. And maybe we messed around a bit. Oh no, not roll your eyes, but look up. It does not look cute on you. It's not a good look. Oh, but then we come back to his face and I see what a really bad look is like. Yeah? In the locker room shower. I don't like anything I'm seeing on screen right now. Oof, that poor shower. Did we do it in the shower? It's vaguely coming back to me. Between you two, Max and I feel sorry for that old janitor around here. Oh, Ernie? Yeah. Yeah, I feel sorry for that Texan idiot too. I'm supposed to be helping him clean up around this place, but I never do it. We didn't go that far. Just a little touching and stuff. In the shower sounds pretty serious though. I may have jerked him off a bit. Haha, my man. Dude, he's so effing big. You gonna be mad if I said I noticed? Ew. I smile, appreciating how comfortable and close we've grown. Nah, man, I don't mind. We can talk about how big Brayden's D is all the time, honestly. Can we talk about how it curves slightly and how he's embarrassed of it? Can we talk about all the veins in it, too? Nah, man, I feel like I'd be disappointed if you didn't. Exactly, Zach wants to talk about it. This is not... These little ad-libs I'm doing, this is canonical. I like that we can have conversations like this, and not have crap be weird. For sure. Connection. You know, since you met me, you've been doing nothing but try and develop me. Countless times you've told me to embrace and be proud of what I am. I keep sinking in my chair, and then my face is like all the way down here. My face cam and it looks so weird. And I keep having to like readjust myself. But I always inevitably sink back. I'm sorry for that aside. You know, since you met me, you've done nothing but try and develop me, countless times. You told me to embrace myself and be proud of what I am. Did I actually just read that twice in a row? You know damn well that I hated who I was. I never came out and said it, but you're smart enough to have filled in the blanks. But part of what I am are my weaknesses. And while some of them I still hate, I'm learning to live with them and to even accept some of them. And that's mostly because of you. Zach, stop! You've always had the potential, man. You would have figured it out eventually anyway. Maybe, but at what cost? Look what happened over the past few days. Also, could you put like a bag over your head while we do this? I can't keep looking at your face from this angle. At the beach, Brayden almost drowned, but because he didn't, nothing changed. I just allowed my mind to ignore the warning and exist as I always have. I've always done that. I dodge a bullet and then pretend like it was never fired in the first place. Until now. This time I actually lost. I lost everything. Lost everything? You mean because it got burned down? You can't deny that life in general, hell, you in general, have given me countless chances to take my life seriously and take control of who I am. Yet, I sit here and play passive while time slips through my fingers. I've sat here in paralysis for months. Sure, my head is slowly changing. Sure, my perspective is changing. But I still haven't actually done anything. That's not true. Look at last night. Before the fire, you and Brayden in the pool. Hell, look at you and me now. I can't imagine you with a friend's head in your lap before. I mean, I can't argue that part. But nothing changes if nothing changes. How many people out there sit around and complain or expect things to change but do nothing to actually start that process? Sure, identifying the problem is the first step, but I feel like I'm just sitting around waiting on the whole process of self-acceptance to get easier before I actually start to do anything. Like someone else is going to do it for me. And that's stupid because regardless of when I do it, it's going to be effing hard either way. There's going to be damage either way, but there's damage now and there always has been. Regardless of my age, I'm starting to realize that I don't have forever. Losing everything last night proved that. Zach, I know you're a lot more into the medical stuff than psychology, but some people in the counseling field say that you should never ask a client to go further than you've gone yourself. So in short, don't demand... I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I know that you're a lot more into medical stuff than psychology, but some people in the counseling field say that you should never ask a client to go further than you've gone yourself. So in short, don't demand others to do things you're unwilling to do. Mikhail, I've bared my soul to you on this crap, man, and I trust you like... Well, I honestly trust you more than I ever did my brother. I don't even know who your brother be. I know you're a lot more secure in things than me, and I'm not sure why. I kind of feel like you've been through some crap and you just don't tell people about it. Huh, I know. You say you do, but sometimes I want to return the favor for everything you've done for me. I like the mentor role, man. And I appreciate your insight, but I don't want a life coach or some emotional sugar daddy. I want an effing friend. And that implies reciprocity. I wouldn't mind an emotional sugar daddy. Like, raise your hand if you want an emotional sugar daddy. Me, here, me. 2 hands, 2 sugar daddies. 1 regular sugar daddy, 1 emotional sugar daddy, please. It's kind of like going out with somebody that always pays the bill. Ooh, honey. Or buys all your drinks. Yes, eventually you're going to feel inferior because you want to buy sometimes, not I. Not this one right here. It feels nice to do stuff for people you care about, to return the favor. I prefer free things. But don't ask me to share things if you're not going to share them back, man. I know you don't see it this way, but I feel like I owe you a debt. Zach, you've been going through enough. You don't need my stress on top of your own, but you need my stress on top of yours. Exactly, that's what he's gonna say. You're not a burden. Whatever is going on with you isn't a burden. We're friends. To the very end. That's kinda gay. I'm not my father. I find myself almost having to stifle a smile as I suddenly realize that he's finally about to talk. Yeah, tell me all your deep secrets, yeah. Yeah, don't make that face. I just don't know if I can live up to my family's expectations. I told you before that my father is like the successful doctor, right? Yeah. Well, since then, he's continued to become more renowned. Apparently, in the past few weeks, he's been doing consultations for the other hospitals, so even more people know his name now. Which is great, I'm happy for him, I really am. But every generation of my family has improved from the last, which means that it's my job to go further than my father. He expects it. Everyone does. But it's your life to lead. But it's going to be impossible to fill his shoes, Zach. I could effing sit inside them right now and he's still not finished being successful. What's wrong with doing your own thing? A lot, actually. With multiple generations of doctors in the family, the precedence has already been set. Plus, my father isn't a horrible person. He's actually done what he's done in an effort to take care of his family. The time and effort he's put in isn't a status thing, it's a sacrifice. He's a caring man. After all the work he's put in, would you want to disappoint him? I think back to my own father's complacency and feel indifferent. I wouldn't really care if I disappointed him or not. But Mikhail's eyes suggest a different situation. He's loyal to his father. Okay. To his legacy. Alright, a little strange phrasing, but fine. A little auspicious. You can tell he wants to make his family proud of him. But look what you've already accomplished. You've done good in school, right? You're doing an internship. That's good, right? That's the face. Stop that, please. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I'm cut out to be a medical doctor, Zach. You're full of crap. No, for real. It's too much pressure. Come on, Mikhail. Look what you did for Brayden. You saved someone who was drowning, so I'm sure you could cut open someone and do an organ transplant just fine. Mikhail's voice cracks. I can tell he's fighting back tears. Ooh, we know how to do voice cracks around here. I was terrified! No, that's doing him dirty. Let's just say it normal. Let's say it normal for his sake. Let's say it normal. I was terrified. We all were. Did you see what I did? Remember when I went back to the car and left you and Brayden to sit on the beach for privacy? Sure. That was bullcrap. You want to know what I really did? I went back to Brayden's car and effing cried. I puked in the bushes when no one was looking and I sat behind the car and cried. There was no adrenaline or rush for me. I was physically sick, Zach. That was my first real medical emergency and I effing puked after it. I feel like I got lucky with Brayden, but what if I didn't? I'm glad I did what I did, and I do anything to help a friend, but I don't want to feel like that every day when people come in. I don't want to feel that lack of control, ever. The truth is that I always try and look good for you, man. I want you to be confident, because I think you're a beautiful person, and the world needs more empathy from people like you. But I'm not as strong as I try and act, Zach. I'm not as put together as I always look on the outside. I have my own pitfalls. I just happen to be really good at the stuff you suck at, and that's my bottom line. When you guys came back from the shower and stuff, I was still in my head. That's why I seemed off. So I'm guessing all the phone call stuff has something to do with it? Yeah, I've gotten into it with my sister and my mom over this. I'd already had second thoughts like I'd told you before. Well, I'd mentioned that to my sister, Michaela. Wait, her name's Michaela? Fine, I guess. Is that really your naming convention in the family? You know, just talking through it like this, and she apparently told my mom. My mom called me on the way to the beach and was pissed and said I'd be a disgrace to the family if I didn't become a doctor like my father did. Okay, that makes sense now, but Jesus, you're not a disgrace. Michaela was the one on the phone in the coffee shop earlier, and we haven't really been talking. Which sucks because we used to be really close, but she was supposed to keep that crap a secret. I trusted her with it and she told Mom, so it caused this huge family blowout. Now, regardless, I feel like a disgrace because my father's going to know I have doubt either way. Ugh. Yeah, and it gets worse. Alright, actually, Mikhail, I take it back. I don't want to hear anymore. I actually don't care. Keep it all bottled up. I actually don't need this on top of everything else I'm dealing with. I'm here on a scholarship, remember? If I change classes, I'll lose my medical scholarship. Then I'm pretty much... How do you get a medical scholarship? Seriously, I mean, I know you get a sports scholarship. You're good at sports in high school. You get a sports scholarship. How do you get a medical scholarship? Do you... do they... Is there some high school surgery class that I'm not aware of? How does that happen? I don't know how that happens. Then I'm pretty much out of school. I can't afford this crap and my family won't help pay unless I'm going to become a doctor. Seriously, how does that... Because his father's a doctor? Do you think they gave him a scholarship? That seems kind of weird. I don't know. Sure, I could keep working part-time while going to school, but then I'd just be in school for like 10 years to try and keep up with the minimum payments. Wait, I thought you were here on a swimming scholarship. Nope, it was all pre-med and for the internship. It was all medical related. How could you not get a swimming scholarship? You're one of the fastest people on the team. I know, couldn't you like possibly get one now, basically? Couldn't you, like, talk to the coach about it? But not the fastest, but one of. So there's only one swimming scholarship for the entire team? Exactly. Yep, okay, well, I don't know about that, Mikhail, but you know best. So who got it? My eyes widen, Hate this. I hate this game. Max. Exactly. But you're almost as good as he is. What if I worked with you extra hard, like after classes and stuff? Maybe you could get the scholarship and then not have anything to worry about, right? Zach, Max comes from a single-parent household. His mother can't even afford their house or pay for schooling for his brother. How do you think he's going to afford school without that money? I'm not taking that from him. I don't care the cost or damage it does to me. He's a friend of mine and he could use that money to help provide for his little brother. So, do they just not care about the swimming team if they're literally giving them one scholarship? I'm not compromising my values over college money. F that. So basically, if you don't become a doctor, which terrifies you, either you're out of school completely or Max is. Pretty much. Even if I switch majors, it could impact me staying here. This school has a fantastic medical program that's highly marketable, but a lot of other programs aren't. If I switch majors, I may have to switch schools again. Jesus, dude. What do you say when the smartest guy you know is deep within the bowels of a dilemma? After all this time, I've wanted Mikhail to share himself with me. But when the time comes, I'm intimidated because I don't have the answers he seeks. I want my objectivity to envelop me in wisdom. I want to say something profound. I want to unlock all the answers with some proverb that succinctly captures an easy solution that he's overlooked. After all the time I've invested in trying to get him to talk, I have to be able to help him, right? Just push him in the pool right now, honestly. Just push him in the pool, just be like, just get over it. It's not that I want to be a hero, I just want my friend to be happy. So how you feel? Wait, what? Okay, now this time, the game is wrong. So how you feel about your flawed mentor now? Yeah, for once, I'm not the one who's in the wrong. I'm not the one who can't read. For once. Honestly? Yeah. Better. Better? What the F does that mean? Jeez, Lord, calm down. I feel like you're more human now, man. Before, I respected you, but you were like this demigod of tranquility. It's like you defied reality. I truly wondered how someone kept all this shit together all the time like you did. Now you're more human, and I like that. Makes me feel a little less effed up by comparison. Guess I wasn't expecting that. What do you mean? I feel like I've done nothing but disappoint people lately. The last person I wanted to disappoint was you. The only way you're going to disappoint me is if you give up. I guess we're kinda in the same situation. We both feel like there's a consequence either way. Yeah. I mindlessly stroke his hair, well, what hair there is there, in reassurance and feel his head shift, nuzzling in closer. What do you think the other two are doing? Heh, I can't even imagine the crap that's going on in that room right now. Huh, right? Meanwhile, we're over here being all soft. Did you see how close they were in those showers? I think they might be a little bit hard over there. Haha. Haha. We're gonna run out of time to actually swim, too. That's okay. I didn't want to swim anyway. Bonding time is better. Yeah. I guess I'm glad you got me to talk. My sister knows what's going on, but she's hundreds of miles away. I don't really have anyone else here I can talk to. And didn't you not want to talk to her because she betrayed you? Definitely isn't the type of stuff I can talk to Max about. He just told me to do whatever and damn the consequences. I bet. I wish I had an answer for you. It's okay, man. You know, I'm with you, right? I know, man. We'll figure it out, and if we don't, at least we'll all go down together in a blaze of glory. Why would we all go down together in a blaze of glory? And why is anyone going down in a blaze of glory? Don't know what you're talking about, Zach, but fine. To the very end. I stare off into the distance, acknowledging how invested I am in him. Is that how you acknowledge that? Okay. Yep, to the very end. Okay. You guys. Time passes as we sit. Sometimes you don't have to say anything to enjoy being with a person. We should probably get back, though. Brayden may need rescuing. I'm not sure how much solo time most people can take with Max. They actually seem to strangely click. Yeah, I think your roommate just has one of those dynamic personalities where he has the patience to get along with almost anybody. I smile as Max sits up slowly. Yeah, we can head back if you want. Okay. As I'm climbing to my feet, Mikhail's arms wrap suddenly envelop me. Okay. Again, this time, not my fault. That's some word soup. Hugging me tightly. I turn into him, wrapping him in a warm embrace. Thanks, man. Wait, that voice is a little off. Thanks, man, for everything. Love you, man. Mikhail smiles back, and I can't deny the irresistible urge to kiss him right now. Love you too. Come on, let's go rescue Max before Brayden puts him on his ass again. I guess we got ourselves a little bro. Well, I don't know what's going on here. Can you guys put on some... Well, I guess can he put on some clothes? The door to Mikhail's room creaks open. Neither of us is quite sure what to expect inside. Surprisingly, the view is much more conservative than we thought. Max is standing anxiously beside Brayden. He's fiercely pushing buttons and leaning in various directions as if it'll help improve his gameplay. In contrast, Brayden seems to be focused yet relaxed, still casually kicking Max's ass all over the place on the screen. God damn it, for real. Welp, guess you're losing the undie. Okay, so... I assume that's just what Max had been wearing because he already discussed how he liked to just be in his undies all the time, but they're actually playing Strip Combat, Mortal Kombat, whatever the knockoff game they called this. This is weird. This is not right. This is not. I feel like both Zach and Braden are like drifting away from each other. Zach is getting with Mikhail. Braden's somehow getting with Max. And I don't know how it's happening, but it's happening. And this is very strange. Aw, crap! What did we walk into? Why are you smiling like that, Zach? I wouldn't be smiling. Hey guys, you're just in time to see me graduate with my PhD in Max's ass. That sounds extremely sexual. How do you have a PhD in his ass? Have you seen it? Have you been inside it? Strip match? Yeah, wasn't my idea, but he insisted. Okay, well, you cannot roll your eyes then. I roll my eyes and smile. Are you doing either? I figured. You know, for someone studying psychology, you're really effing judgy. I casually smile at him. Oh, you were kidding. Don't make that face. Why is everybody in this group so effing sarcastic? Max just lost for like the 10th time, so he's a bit salty right now. Where have you guys been? Over at the pool. Figured we'd get some laps in while you were here gaming with Max. Braden lifts an eyebrow in suspicion. Your hair isn't wet. Yeah, so maybe we didn't end up swimming. Why the F did you go to the pool if you weren't going to swim? Just talking some. Max looks over at Mikhail. He looks a little different right here from this angle. Oh yeah, just the two of you? Did you finally talk to somebody? Maybe. Why is he... Is Max also trying to talk to him, but Mikhail won't talk to him? About time. Yeah, I know. It helped, to be honest. Wait, I thought you were all against talking about feelings and stuff like that. Nah, you pussies can talk about your feelings all you want. I just don't like to see my friends suffer when I don't know how to help them. Oh, so Max doesn't even know what's going on. I don't tell anyone much of anything. God, it's just like, what happened to his upper lip? Did it just recede into nothingness? See, where's his upper lip? Do you spot the upper lip? Can you? Nope. Yeah, I know it's just family stuff. He won't tell me the details. It's just he looks so weird sometimes. You must have done something right though if he finally talked to you. My face flushes. Compliments always feel nice despite me never knowing how to take them. Sadly, my initial instinct is usually to feel embarrassed. I want to step back and hide in a corner, shift the focus away from me while I try and process it. With some people, I sometimes wonder if they're saying things just to be polite or nice. But compliments from Max seem different because I truly think he is incapable of planning things like that. While he's sometimes a jerk, at least you know where he stands. Somehow getting his stamp of approval seems to be more rewarding than others, because he's so authentic. Do one of you guys want to play? Why? What are you doing? I've never seen you give the controller to anyone in my life. Nah, I gotta walk down to the store and grab drinks. You're buying again? That's twice in one day. He lost another bet. Double or nothing is stupid. No, you're supposed to keep betting against someone kicking your ass. Meh, he's bound to lose eventually. You should have made him wear the wrestling tights down there to buy the drinks. You know what? Just for that, you can go with me, smartass. I need help carrying stuff anyway. The way they squint at each other. A long time ago, solo with Max would have terrified me, but for some reason I'm actually open to walking down the street with him. Yeah, sure, why not? Max walks over to his desk and fishes out a small sleeve, most likely his bank card. Let's go then. It's a ways down before there, and I don't want to be gone forever. You may want to put pants on. How about another round and you go out like that? F off. Alright. Oh my gosh, and he's wearing that shirt again. That shirt that is sculpted onto his body and is also translucent. Anyhow. I think that's where I will end this video, guys, of Straight Today. So I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, so I'll see you next time. I guess we're gonna talk with Max a little, get some bro bonding with him maybe, since apparently he's a pretty cool guy after everything we've learned about him. He just makes really weird faces sometimes, but everyone does in this game, so how can we fault him for this? Bye, guys.